Good evening, and welcome to Neumann University's 2023 Alumni Association Award Celebration. My name's Jackie Marciano, and I'm the Director of Alumni and Parent Engagement. It's my pleasure to be here with you this evening. Dr. Domes, Mrs. Domes, Board of Trustees, Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia, Executive Council, and esteemed guests, thank you for joining us this evening. Before we get started, I'd like to invite Sister Kathy Dougherty, OSF, to the stage for the prayer for the evening.
Good evening. It's wonderful to be with you, and congratulations to all our awardees. So let us pray. Merciful and loving Father, as we gather here tonight to honor our alumni, we ask for your blessings and guidance. We thank you for the life and spirituality of St. Francis of Assisi and St. Clare, who taught us to embrace simplicity, humility, and love. We pray for the recipients of the awards tonight, that they may continue to live out the values of Francis and Clare in their lives and work. May they be inspired by his example of selfless service and compassion for all. We ask that you bless this evening and all those who have come to celebrate the achievements of our alumni. May we be reminded of the importance of using our talents and abilities for the greater good, and the impact that we can make when we work together in harmony and peace. We pray for the Franciscan community, that it may continue to be a source of light and hope for our world, and that it may inspire all of us to live with greater purpose and meaning. We ask all of this in the name of St. Francis and Clare, and in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Sister Kathy. At this time, I'd like to introduce our MCs for the evening, President and Vice President of Neumann University's Alumni Association, Lori Smith and Brian DeFoni. I wanted to take a moment to thank Lori for her steadfast commitment to Neumann as her term on the board comes to a close after 7 years. So Lori, if you want to accept a little something from us.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jackie. I'm Lori Smith, President of the Alumni Association and proud alumni of the classes of 99 and 05.
And I'm Brian DeFoni, Vice President of the Alumni Association, class of 2013.
Tonight, you will meet 12 honorees who bring enduring honor to Neumann University. There is significance in celebrating our awards presentation today, March 7th. During the very week that we are recognizing the birth of Neumann University 58 years ago. It seems fitting that we climb to the top of the tallest building, unfurl a banner of accomplishments, and let the Sisters of St. Francis know that their idea of a Catholic education in the Franciscan tradition and their work to make it happen has changed the world in small, humble ways and in ways that are huge and powerful. We ask at this time the Sisters of St. Francis stand to be recognized.
We want to take a moment to acknowledge the impressive amount of past awardees with us tonight. Past awardees, please stand to be recognized. We also want to take the opportunity to thank our students, especially the Presidential Ambassadors and Student Government Association, who have volunteered their time to be with us tonight to make our awards ceremony a great success. When you see them at the networking event after the ceremony, we encourage you to introduce yourself and get to know our Neumann Knights. Students, please stand to be recognized.
Lastly, we want to thank our Alumni Executive Board for their hard work and dedication to the association, to Neumann University, and the Sisters of St. Francis. Alumni Board, please stand to be recognized.
We will begin the evening by recognizing distinguished alumni from each of our four schools chosen by the dean and faculty members. Our first award is on behalf of the School of Education and Human Services and goes to Dr. Kimberly Lacoste, EDD, class of 1991 and 2012. At this time, we ask Kimberly and Dr. Amy Hoyle, the Dean of Education and Human Services, to please join us on stage.
The School of Education and Human Services selected Dr. Kimberly Lacoste for their Distinguished Alumni Award. Kim earned her bachelor's in education from Neumann and completed her master's degree in reading from St. Joseph's University, culminating in a doctoral degree in educational leadership from Neumann University. As a student, she received the Sister Everilda Flynn Award for Excellence in Early Childhood Education. She currently works for the Rose Tree Media School District as a supervisor of special education, and before that, she worked 22 years in the Upper Darby School District. Kim was selected in part because of her dedication and advocacy of those with special needs. Kim ensures that each child is treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their specific needs or challenges. As the secondary supervisor of special education, Kim is responsible for developing individualized educational plans for each student with special needs in the district. She assists in the supervision of special education teachers at the middle school and high school and provides orientations and assistance for improvement in curriculum and instruction. Kim credits her Neumann experience for shaping her as a servant leader. She embraces service as a lifelong commitment and volunteers and raises funds for the Special Olympics Bocce program and the Eagles Autism Foundation. Kimberly, on behalf of the School of Education, we humbly ask you to accept this award in honor of your dedication to education and your commitment to using your education in service to others.
I would definitely want to first and foremost thank my parents. I was a first-generation college student. My parents supported me, and my mother, who's 80 years old and hopefully is here tonight, is going, to been with me and supported me every day. I can't not help my husband and son who have, been there and have given me my desire, my reason why I do what I do. I call Neumann my home away from home, and I'm hoping one day it could become a permanent place in my heart when I, leave public education.
Our next honoree is the distinguished alumni of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Kevin A. Copeland, class of 2000. Kevin, will you and Dr. Alfred Mueller, Dean of Arts and Sciences, please join us on stage?
Good evening. Before I recognize our award recipient this evening, I'm going to depart from the script just for a moment because tomorrow, March 8th, is International Women's Day. And I would like to extend my sincere best wishes to all of the women in the audience here tonight, but especially to the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia, because without your vision and your dedication, none of us would be here tonight. So I'd like to ask all of the gentlemen in the audience to join me in a round of applause for them. And now, as Dean of Arts and Sciences, it is my pleasure to recognize Dr. Kevin Copeland as our recipient of this year's Distinguished Alumni Award from the School of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Copeland earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Sciences and graduated with honors from Neumann in December 2000. He attended medical school at the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine and completed his postgraduate training in internal medicine through the Christiana Care Health Systems program. In 2009, he was nominated to serve as the chief resident for the medicine program and began his fellowship in cardiology the following year. He was elected the chief cardiology fellow from July 2012 to June 2013. At the same time, he was also awarded Physician Ambassador for the Cardiovascular Critical Care Unit and Nurse Physician Partner. He then completed an additional year of fellowship with a concentration in interventional cardiology. And it's that work in interventional cardiology that brought Dr. Copeland to our attention again. He's presented and published abstracts and manuscripts in both general and interventional cardiology, but he's perhaps best known for his work in the treatment of aortic stenosis with transcatheter aortic valve replacement. Having said that sentence, you now know why I'm making the presentation. The Development Office wanted me to list for you all of his board certifications, professional memberships, personal hobbies, favorite football teams, and favorite flavor of ice cream, but we would be here until Thursday night if I did that. So I'll just simply note that in 2019, he was recognized by Delaware Today as one of Delaware's top doctors. And just 6 months ago, in September 2022, he was recognized again as one of the top doctors making a difference in Delaware. I'm told that after completing all of the requirements for their degree conferral, doctors swear a number of oaths. I'm sure most of that has to do with financial aid. But the major oath they take, the Hippocratic Oath, has each doctor promise to do no harm. Dr. Copeland went one further. He did some good. And that is why we have selected him as the recipient of our 2023 Distinguished Alumni Award. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank my wife and I'd like to thank my parents for standing by me when I went back to school to pursue my endeavors, and I'd like to thank Neumann for giving me the opportunity to get started on my career.
Thank you, Dr. Mueller and Kevin. For our next award, we are pleased to recognize Sister Rose Raymond Barba, OSF Class of 78, as the Distinguished Alumni Awardee of the School of Nursing and Health Sciences. Sister Rose and Dr. Teresa Peach, Dean of the School of Nursing and Health Sciences, please join us on stage. The School of Nursing and Health Sciences has selected Sister Rose Raymond Barba as the 2023 Distinguished Alumni. Sister Rose Raymond began her nursing career as a licensed practical nurse at St. Mary's Hospital when she decided to further her education at Neumann University, then Our Lady of Angels, to earn her RN and BSN. After graduation, she worked for 10 years in the Burn Center at the St. Agnes Medical Center, beginning as a staff nurse and advancing to assistant head nurse. She earned the nickname the Flying Nun because of her presence in the helicopter to pick up burn patients. After the Burn Center, Sister Rose worked in utilization review and management, cardiac rehab, and finally home care at St. Agnes Medical Center. Sister Rose was a member of the provincial and general leadership team for the Sisters of St. Francis. She has been employed at the Assisi House for the past 13 years, recently transitioning from assistant administrator to staff in the pastoral service department. Using her nursing degree and experience, she also collaborates closely with the director of nursing. Those who have worked with Sister Rose Raymond describe her as a humble, a gifted nurse, and well-deserving of this award. We could not agree more. Sister Rose, on behalf of the School of Nursing and Health Sciences and Dr. Teresa Peach, we present you with the Distinguished Alumni Award.
I want to thank Neumann University for giving me this award, honoring me with this award, and also the nursing department, the Nursing Alumni Association. Like I said before, when I first heard I was getting this award, I don't know what I do to deserve it, but I'm grateful for the honor.
Our next award recognizes an individual whose career is characterized by continuous and exemplary contribution to society through research, practice, education, or service, bringing enduring honor to Neumann University. The School of Business is proud to present Donata Remnitsha, class of 2004, with this award. Unfortunately, Donata is unable to join us as she is traveling for business, but we invite Dr. Domes and Dr. Eric Wellington, Dean of the School of Business, to join us on stage along with a very special guest created by sophomore School of Business intern Dalton Cannon to accept the award on Donata's behalf. Donata majored in international business and international studies at Neumann University. That's good. She graduated with honors in 2004. In 2011, she completed her MBA through a joint program between Columbia Business School and London Business School. She was a senior product manager at Pfizer, followed by a position in business development and partnerships for American Express, and then Chief Growth Officer and GM of Lendito. Donata is currently the Chief Executive Officer at iCount Climb, responsible for vision and growth of the company. She is committed to iCount's mission of elevating entrepreneurship, and by doing so, empowering the very communities the entrepreneurs work and live. As a fintech executive, Donata is trailblazing the industry and raising the bar on inspirational leadership. Donata is a 2019 winner of the prestigious Stevie Award for Women in Business and was named one of Electronic Transactions Association 40 Under 40. Donata would tell Neumann students to lean in and be curious. She is a leader, mother, friend, thinker, shaker, doer, and writer, working to make the world a better place with grit, grind, and a whole lot of gratitude. Donata, on behalf of the School of Business, Dr. Eric Wellington, we present to you with this Distinguished Alumni Award.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my children who continue to teach me every single day. In their own way, they teach me a lot of lessons. I'd like to thank my family, my parents, brother, all the extended family. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for all that you've done, for all of the little nuggets and the big gestures along the way that have allowed me to be where I am today, to feel the contentment, the joy, the happiness, and the success that I do. I'm very grateful.
Just like my children, he's not listening.
I would like to introduce you to the Associate Director of Student and Young Alumni Programs, Rachel Howard, who will present the next award for the 2023 Outstanding Senior.
Good evening. As Lori said, my name is Rachel Howard, and I have the privilege of introducing you a student who has impacted our campus and will set the bar high for student achievement. This year, the Alumni Association Outstanding Senior Award will be presented to Dariana Troilo. It is our hope that the students find inspiration as they learn about our awardees' journeys. Dariana Troilo is on track to graduate with a bachelor's degree in health science, certified exercise physiology athletic training. While academically thriving and maintaining a high GPA, Dariana absorbed other opportunities to make the most of her college career. Dariana serves as a Mass Sacristan, serves as a presidential ambassador. She is the captain of the women's soccer team. She's a member of the tennis team and the health science club. She also is a manager at a local South Philadelphia bakery on the weekend. Dariana volunteers for Philabundance and has her mind on a future that involves giving back to Neumann. After graduation, she will be attending Neumann for her master's degree in athletic training. Dariana, we are awed and inspired by your leadership. On behalf of the Alumni Association, please accept this award.
So as I receive this award today, I just want to thank my family, friends, professors, coaches, and the Sisters of St. Francis, as I would not be who I am today without all of you playing a major role into my experience here at Neumann. And I am so proud to say that Neumann University is my alma mater, and I'm happy here every single day. So thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Dariana is our future, the future looks phenomenal from where I'm standing. Congratulations. The Volunteer of the Year Award recognizes an individual who generously shares their time at Neumann and beyond to advance the programs and events near and dear to their hearts. Our next awardee Volunteer of the Year is Courtney Curcio, class of 2018. Courtney, please join us on stage. Courtney Curcio graduated from Neumann in 2018 with a bachelor's degree in sport management. Courtney currently serves as the Foundation Director of the Professional Golfers Association of America, Philadelphia Reach. She developed relationships while she was a student that not only helped her in her professional career, but strengthened her appreciation of giving back to Neumann to advance the sport management program and inspire service in fellow and future students. Without pause since graduation, Courtney lends her enthusiasm to the creation of a sport management affinity group, educates Neumann students as a guest speaker, volunteers in many roles for the university's annual fundraising golf event, and is a tireless advocate for the value of a Neumann education. Courtney, on behalf of the Alumni Association, please accept this award.
Thank you to Neumann. Thank you to my family and my friends for believing in me and really challenging me to become the person that I am today. To CJ and his family for also believing in me, my coworkers, the Alumni Association here at Neumann, and the faculty and staff. Without you, I
would not be in the place that I'm in my career, and I am forever thankful.
The Young Alumni Achievement Award recognizes a Neumann graduate for outstanding achievement in their profession while upholding the mission and values of Neumann University. This award is reserved for Dante Timothy Phillips, class of 2010. Dante, please join us on stage. To those who knew Dante as a student, this award was foreshadowed by his actions on campus when he was a student. Megan Camp, the Director of Service Learning and Community Engagement, shared, "I was not surprised to hear that Dante was receiving the Young Alumni Achievement Award. Dante was a very involved student at Neumann. In my work with Dante, leading student government, Dante was responsible, thoughtful, and focused. You could see that he was going to do great things with his faith and passion." Dante is assigned to the Joint Staff at the National Guard Bureau in Arlington, Virginia, as a commissioned officer for exceptional family member program actions, issues, and initiatives, and previously served as a chaplain for the Department of Defense. Dante wrote, "I learned of the rich heritage of the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia through my one-on-one interactions with the sisters and community service projects in the surrounding areas. Through community service and commitment, I forged lasting memories in attending spiritual retreats, feeding the homeless, and growing through my spiritual walk and journey while away from home." Judy Stenitis from the University Advancement Team said that you only have to meet Dante once to understand that his achievements in life will be great, only to be overshadowed by the impact of those he ministers to. In addition to academic and professional success awards, Dante's military decorations and awards include the National Defense Service Medal, Army Service Ribbon, the Armed Forces Service Medal in response to COVID-19, and the Maryland Emergency Service Ribbon. Dante has a degree in political science from Neumann University, a master's degree in public administration from Villanova, a master's degree in divinity from Princeton's Theological Seminary, and is currently pursuing a doctorate in philosophy from the University of Maryland. Dante, please accept the Young Alumni Achievement Award on behalf of the Alumni Association.
I would formally like to thank the Neumann University Alumni Executive Board, the faculty members, and the students of Neumann University. I am honored to receive this award of achievement, and being able to just think about all of the positive contributions that I've made over the years. Thank you very much as I continue to live the Neumann University way.
The Honorary Alumni Award is reserved for those who have performed continuous exemplary service to the university or made significant contributions of time, talent, or treasure to the university. This year, we have the privilege to honor an individual who exemplified these traits over several decades, Mr. John C. Ford. Mr. John Ford, please join us on stage. The Alumni Association was thrilled when John Ford accepted the invitation to become an honorary member of our Alumni Association. John refers to himself as a walking history book for Neumann University because of his 60 years plus connection with the Sisters of St. Francis and Neumann University. John has served on the Board of Trustees for more than 40 years and served as board chair for 2 terms. He has served as a chair of the Development Committee and has participated in the growth of Neumann University from a burgeoning commuter college to a thriving residential university. John, with his wife Sandra, has also funded the John C. Ford Academic Resource Center, a dance studio in the Miranda Center, and scholarships for students with a particular interest in visual communication. John is the founder and principal of John C. Ford Associates, consulting firm that specializes in management, leadership, sales, and organizational communications. His impressive corporate career included senior-level positions in broadcasting at CBS, ABC, and the home box office division of Time Warner, and in financial services, the American Stock Exchange and Merrill Lynch & Company. He sits on numerous committees in academia, the arts, and the community affairs. John is the recipient of a 2015 Neumann University Presidential Humanitarian Award and the prestigious University of Maryland Leadership Award. John checked the box for bringing enduring honor to the university. That was simple. But what we have in John is a person that believed in the sisters and their calling to build Our Lady of Angels College. All these years later, John spends his valuable time, talent, and treasure because he believes that his fellow alumni have the education and instruction to move forward to improve our world. John, we are honored to now call you a Neumann alumnus. Please accept this award on behalf of the Alumni Association. Congratulations.
First and foremost, I want to thank the university, Chris Domes, of course, the Sisters of St. Francis, for this incredible honor. It really does mean a great deal to me to sort of cap my 60-year or almost 60-year association with Neumann as now an alum. And I'm grateful to Neumann for its gifts to me and to the sisters, particularly for their gifts to me. They have been my companions from birth. And it's very important for me to continue that association and to be even closer to the university, which means so much to me. So gratitude and thanks, and also thanks for the opportunity to contribute something back to the organizations that meant so much to me, and really contributed to whatever I have been able to accomplish in my life. So a generous thank you to all.
We'd like to take a moment and thank our awards committee. Over 75 nominations were received, including the worthy candidates nominated in previous years. We thank them for the hours of dedicated service in helping us find and select tonight's winners. If you know someone who should be up on this stage next year, visit newman.edu/alumni to submit your nomination. Our newest and next award is the Spirit of Francis and Claire. Our recipient this year is Patricia DeMiranda, class of 2014. Patricia, please join us on stage. The Spirit of Francis and Claire Award recognizes a graduate who demonstrates a commitment to the Catholic Franciscan tradition and values, and has led them to develop an initiative that makes a significant impact in one or more of the following areas: support of persons who are poor or underserved, advancement of understanding and support for the environment, promotion of peacemaking, and the development of intercultural understanding. Patricia DeMiranda was a professional success, having earned a degree in accounting from Virginia State and served for 35 years for the United States Postal Service. However, in 2004, Patricia's journey changed. Patricia lost her son, William, in a senseless act of gun violence. William was an award-winning athlete, attended the Shipley School, and had an incredibly bright future before being caught in deadly crossfire. It is what Patricia did after this tragedy that will continue to touch the lives of others in perpetuity. First, to honor her son, Patricia co-founded the William Tripley Youth Development Foundation. The Tripley Foundation offers at-risk youth a year-round program focusing on education and soccer. Patricia advocates for legislation like the Safer Pennsylvania Act, which aims to increase resources and support for crime victims and improve incarcerated people's access to rehabilitation to reduce recidivism, and has devoted her life to improving communities and families. Patricia also founded Camp Encouragement, a grief camp for children who lost loved ones. This week-long camp allows children to participate in counseling sessions, talk about their loved ones, and meet other children going through the same or similar issues. Patricia serves as a trustee of the Media Providence Friends School and serves on the Chester Community Coalition. Patricia, in the spirit of St. Francis and St. Clair, please accept this award for the difference you make in the world.
I want to thank my husband. I want to thank Neumann for giving me the opportunity to go back into my community and take back the information that I received and the education that I've learned. And now I'm actually in the community. I'm doing the grief camp. I've been doing it for 8 years. And I'm just excited about what the opportunity that Neumann gave me to be able to create the grief camp, which is called Camp Encouragement. And I thank Dr. Lemon, because he no matter what, he stuck it out with me. And I'm grateful for it to Dr. Lemon.
The Alumni Association Recognition Award is reserved for alumni that have used their professional success in a way that advances Neumann University, Neumann students, and alumni. Our next awardee demonstrates all of these qualities. Allow me to introduce you to Gabriel and Jemmy. Gabe, please join us on stage. Gabe is the captain and second-generation member of the City of Camden Fire Department, leading and directing emergency services, personnel, and supervising 5 firefighters, company quarters, and fire apparatus. Gabe is a member of the Camden Fire Department Special Operations Companies. Gabe has been recognized with mayoral proclamations, 2 class meritorious awards, numerous unity citations, recognition for valor, and Distinguished Service Award from the Camden County Hero Scholarship Fund. Gabe graduated from Georgetown with a master's degree in emergency and disaster management, attended the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, and is currently attending the University of Southern California pursuing a doctorate degree in education. Regarding his Neumann education, Gabe was quoted as saying, "Awareness of Franciscan values while serving others helped me reestablish my mission-oriented attitude and gave me a renewed sense of altruism, a mindset for me while on and off duty." When asked about Gabe, Dr. Jill Donnelly, Executive Director of the Adult and Continuing Education Program, states, "I'm not even certain where to begin. Gabe is without any doubts one of the most amazing people to have ever entered my life. Gabe is authentic to the core. He is brilliant, creative, thoughtful, kind, insightful, fun, and just an all-around amazing person. Neumann has been so fortunate to include him in our history, and he is a critical part of our Public Safety Administration program legacy." In addition to his work in promoting the Public Safety Administration programs, Gabe also returns to campus to work with Professor Leanne Havis in criminal justice classes. Gabe, on behalf of the Neumann University Alumni Association, please accept this award in recognition of your achievements, your selflessness, and for using your education to serve others. Congratulations.
I'd totally be remiss if I didn't thank my wife. The level of patience and generosity with her time that she showed me as I was preparing for the program and digging in, and all the times I was like, I'm over this is ruining my life, and she just kept on saying, no, stick with it, you're doing great. She was always there with a nudge. She was always there to take the kids out of the house when I had to study or had a paper to write. She was very generous with her time and helped assist me get through my stuff and left me alone when I needed to and let me leave the house when I needed to, and I couldn't have done it without her. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
This brings us to our longest-standing alumni award, the John Neumann Award, which is awarded to an outstanding alumnus who, through their own professional development, service to Neumann University, and community service, has exemplified the values of the university. The 2023 John Neumann Award is reserved for Sister Claire Andrew Dioria, OSF, Class of 72. Sister Claire, please join us on stage. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it is my honor to present Sister Claire Andrew Dioria, the Alumni Association John Neumann Award. In addition to receiving her bachelor's in English at what was then Our Lady of Angels, Sister Claire also studied at Duquesne University and Washington Theological University to prepare for a life of enhancing Christianity in the lives of others. Sister Claire now travels approximately half of the year, leading retreats all over this country and abroad. Her retreats are often booked years in advance and are typically focused on women's spirituality and the spirituality of aging. Her other ministerial experiences have included congregational and provincial leadership, secondary and collegiate education, and a variety of additional administrative roles, both within and outside of her congregation. Sister Claire currently serves as a program presenter and spiritual director at the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia Franciscan Spiritual Center, offering retreat experiences on site. Her nominations for this award continuously talked about her life of service and the impact her life has had on so many others. Her continual work shaped many paths, many of which she will never know her contribution. St. Clare of Assisi is quoted as saying, "We become what we love, and who we love shapes what we become." Sister Claire has shared with so many the love of God and has touched the lives of so many that without a doubt, the world is a better place because of her. Sister Claire, it is our distinct honor to present the Alumni Association John Neumann Award to you.
Well, I want to thank everyone who honored me tonight with this St. John Neumann Award. I feel extremely blessed, especially to receive this award in honor of St. John Neumann, who was so instrumental in the founding of our congregation, and of course, who's the namesake for Neumann University. I'm just very, very grateful to Dr. Domes. I'm grateful to the committee that selected me, and it's just a great honor for me and for my family, and certainly for the congregation. So I thank you all.
And now, Dr. Domes, we invite you to the stage for our final award.
Terrific. Thanks, Brian and Lori. What a wonderful night. Isn't this amazing? So wonderful. Thanks so much. Well, I'm honored to recognize and introduce this year's Presidential Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, Regina Black Lennox, class of 77. Regina, please join me on stage. Regina. This award is reserved for a graduate who exemplifies characteristics of leadership, dedication to our Franciscan values, and has made a long-standing commitment to Neumann University. And it is my privilege to have the opportunity to acknowledge Regina this evening for all those things and much more. Regina's commitment to Neumann and her family have coincided. In the early 2000s, Regina organized and encouraged her family to create and support an endowed scholarship for Sister Corda. And Sister Corda is here today in the back. Sister Corda. Sister Corda Bergbauer is her beloved aunt. And Sister Corda, there's a wonderful scholarship in your name because of this exceptional niece of yours, Regina. Her commitment to Neumann University and her desire to really honor her Aunt Rita, her Aunt Corda, has really allowed her the opportunity to create so many opportunities for our students. She also has been committed to our Rises values. And I have seen firsthand Regina in action. I'm so sorry. Regina in action. Regina, in her role at the Sattel Institute, has the opportunity to really be in touch with so many exceptional leaders in the Philadelphia area. And I've been to several programs at the Sattel Institute. My first time I went to an event, I saw this amazing woman moving around the room, connecting with everybody. I said, "Who is that?" It is Regina. And by the way, Regina is an alum of Neumann University. I said, "That's amazing." She serves as the Executive Vice President and Chief of Staff for the Sattel Institute. This institute is a collection of forces that's been really put together as a purpose-driven organization to help people understand the ways they can take corporate social responsibility and move it into action. She connects corporate leaders, nonprofit leaders from around the Philadelphia area to help others. Regina, in her work, along with the staff of the Sattel Institute, have helped to lift up so many people in their lives. She also serves in other ways for the Girl Scouts of America. She's on the advisory board for the Museum of the American Revolution. She's also a board member for the American Technion Association, and she also is committed to support students and others in need. Regina, it is my pleasure and honor to award you the 2023 President's Distinguished Alumni Award.
Good evening. I have never been prouder of Neumann University than listening to the amazing honorees here tonight. Congratulations to all of you. It was really extraordinary, and I hope everyone was as excited and inspired as I was. I also want to thank the Sisters of St. Francis, who have been a constant in my life. You heard my aunt, Sister Corda Marie Bergbauer, recognized tonight. All the sisters have just been such an example of faith for me and for my family. Fidelity to their commitment, acting as God's hands on earth, inspiring so many, teaching, like some of the other wonderful Neumann graduates here tonight, and of course healing with the nurses of Neumann and the Franciscan ministries. And so I always think of the word faith when I think of the Sisters of St. Francis. And I'm so proud again to be a part of that community through Neumann University. I want to thank everyone at Neumann University. Students, you know you are in a great place. I hope you see your lives unfold like the lives of so many of the honorees here tonight. Dr. Domes, Chris, thank you so much for your leadership. To the staff and the faculty, the donors and the board of Neumann University, thank you too. I have to take one moment to thank my wonderful family, my husband, my sister, my daughters, my dear friend Mary, who's here with us tonight, and especially my grandchildren, who are here in spite of the fact that it's a school night. So thank you for being here too. For everyone here, I leave you with the wonderful words of St. Francis, for it is in giving of ourselves that we receive. And when I think of Neumann University, that's really what I think of. Thank you all so much.
Regina, one of the things that she does in an amazing way is she lives our Rises values, and so much of the words and the experiences we heard tonight was really about those. And I think are we hearing a video from Regina, or was she just, great. Okay, great. She was in person, she didn't do the video. Each of our recipients tonight has been living those Rises values, that mission, that connection of lifelong learning, of commitment to others, service to others. We heard it in the stories and their understanding of how they connected Neumann University to the work they do today, how they connected the experiences they had on our campus and are living it out in many ways in their lives. What an inspiration. We can all walk out of this evening knowing that we are doing good work together. We're doing good work because the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia thought of an idea to establish a college, to build it on this wonderful hill, and to make a difference in people's lives. And so it continues. Today and this week, we're honoring the founding of Neumann through the activities of Charter Week. And today we started some activities on campus. We're going to have a day of service, and we're kicking off the university's Day of Giving. And this is an opportunity to support students. We're trying to raise at least $75,000 this year for our Day of Giving. And we know that these gifts will go to several opportunities to have our students experience Neumann in different ways. Mission and ministry, athletics, the arts, certainly scholarship to support our academic opportunities on our campus. Donors have an opportunity to choose how they want their resources to be spent. And we're excited to have the opportunity this year to have Teresa Coffey, one of our alums, who has allowed us to offer a match. So Teresa is generously given up to $25,000 this year to ensure that we're able to meet that $75,000 goal. We hope you can contribute and at least get on social media and encourage your friends and families to do the same. Even the smallest gifts matter. That's really important. We here at Neumann University continue to build the legacy of the sisters. And the work that we do together is helping us every single day make a difference in students' lives. The Charter Day experience this week and the Day of Giving is just one small way that we all can contribute. We are so excited to be able to honor these alumni here tonight, but we know that there are many people out there in the world doing the great work of Neumann University. And together, we continue to lift all of us up. And let me close by just congratulating each of the people who won and were honored tonight. We're given an award. We're acknowledged. Behind each of those individuals were families and friends and supporters. We know that no one does anything alone. And we know here at Neumann University, we do it as a community and we do it together. And so on behalf of all of us at Neumann University, I want to congratulate each of you. I want to send our blessings to the sisters and to the entire university community. So God bless each of you, and God bless Neumann University. Thank you very much.
That concludes our ceremony for the evening. You can join us out in the cafeteria for a networking reception. And can I have all the awardees come to stage with your awards? We're going to take a few photos.